Alright, so example of the river predators is the salmon. That's the fish that has been shown right at my left hand side on this slide is the salmon. If you check the characteristics of salmon we talked about is oval. That's the first thing about river predators. They are the one with oval shape, they are the one with large mouth, they are the one with terminal mouth, and so on and so forth. So the second one is the lie in wait predators. As you can see, the lie in wait, they don't have to go about searching for their predators. These ones, they wait in ambush to catch their prey. Yes, you can see these are tactics, these are functions that fish does. They carry out this kind of stuffs, as just like some people go on hunting to look for prey. There are other predators in fish that they have to lie in wait in ambush to catch their prey, and this is the sagittiform body type. Sagittiform body type. They have dorsal and anal fins placed well back on their body, a streamlined form, which is they have flattened heads, they have a large and a well-toothed mouth. So don't worry about all the terms that you are listening to on these pre-slides. That is why the first course for this week is meant to expose you to terminologies, to break it down for you, to make you have a foreknowledge of what these are. So when we are going into other weeks, you can be able to understand these terminologies and how they work together to help the fish body to function. So if you hear about dorsal anal and this is your first time, don't worry, you're covered. You're covered because going ahead, I'm going to be explaining everything in this week for you. So the example of lie in wait predators, you are meant to look for this as an assignment. So Google is a friend. Just go on Google and quickly search lie in wait predators on the type of fish functions, then you can get your answer. So we have the third one, the surface oriented fishes. Surface oriented fishes. These are often small with mouths that are directed upwards towards the surface of the water. These fishes often swim just below the surface and eat food that is floating on the surface. You see, surface oriented or flying above it. So example is the killifish, we have the topinams, we have the freshwater archet fish, we have the half beaks, we have, and they are flying fish. So if you click on this YouTube link after you get your PDF file to watch this video, you will be able to see the examples of this kind of the functions they carried out as the surface oriented fishes. The next one is the deep-bodied fish, which include all the compressiform types. We talk about the compressiform and the one with thin body, right? And are found widely in place where they have the ability to make tight and close turns, which that is possible for them, such as the rock reefs, the coral reefs, the thickly vegetated areas, and schools. I won't have to talk about the examples of deep-bodied fish again. From the previous slide, you have been given an example. So we have the eel-like fish. The eel-like fish, they include the body shape that is called the teniform, the anguilliform, the filiform shapes in one category. So we talk about the filiform. You may not be familiar with teniform and anguilliform, but don't worry about this. Now, what you're gonna do about eel-like fish, though we have the American eels, go on Google and search eel-like fish examples to get more examples of this class. The next one is the bottom fish, which is a very broad category that includes we have the bottom rovers. When you talk about fish that stays at the bottom. Your first number one fish that should come to your mind is catfish. Though not only catfish, but catfish is one of the bottom rovers fish in this category. So we have the suckers, we have the sturgeons, we have the bottom clingers like scorpions, we have bottom hiders like darters and blennies, and the depressiform body type, which are the flat fish. Right now we are going to move ahead to the morphology of the fin type. Yes, we're about to study the fin type now so that you can get a full grasp of the types of fin we have and the functions they carry out.